Okay, I thought I'd do a quick bench tour here. It's probably easier than trying to do a series of still photographs. Here's my very techy new Tektronix digital oscilloscope from Eric, a recent purchase. I figured I should have a real oscilloscope after all these years. As you can see, there's a venerable Hickok oscillograph next to it many decades earlier. Hadn't even named it an oscilloscope. That's got a 1-inch screen on there. And then there's a triplet signal generator. Triplet is way up there in quality, right with Hickok. I added that pilot light there, though. I tended to leave this thing on for a couple weeks at a time. Here is a Heathkit isolation transformer and a Variac in one. It's a heavy-duty unit. A frequency counter up top and a Fluke 9025 meter there. That's a recent acquisition. It's a pretty heavy-duty thing, and auto ranging, which I haven't had before. The solar capacitor tester, which is there really just for eye candy, but it is a very attractive piece of test equipment. And then there is the Meissner Analyst, which features 4 eye tubes, and every section of a radio basically can substitute. At the top is a multimeter, and then there are IF section substitutes and RF section substitutes there. It also serves as the bench AM radio. You'll notice it's a TRF radio it's playing right now. You just hook the sections together here, and it becomes a radio, and then that runs off to the test speaker, which is a homemade unit I made out of an old radio that I bought on eBay, and it's a long story, but I needed to do something with this cabinet, which was pretty well made, and someone had put a portable in it, so I put a Magnavox speaker in there, and on the side is a plug board, which with universal output transformer, so you can match up any output tube combination by switching those cords around. And then there's also a toggle switch there to switch in the dummy load, so you don't have to listen to the speaker, and you can use that during alignments. There's the shop antenna connection there. Also on the front, there's your connections for the universal output transformer. It's where you change the settings, is on the side. And also there's an input here with a 1/4-inch speaker plug for a headphone plug that runs over to the Analyst right now, and it also can be used as an input. And then finally it has a field call substitution function by a combination of this switch here and the multiple position switch here on the right. You can select any combination from, say, 500 ohms up to 2,000 ohms. And actually the 2,000 feature is accessible through here. It's up to 1,700 or 1,800 through the banana jacks there. And then up top is the old-fashioned Tektronix scope there. That's what I've been using for, I'll probably still use that for more hazardous duty, like TVs where I might be near horizontal voltage, things like that. You can take more abuse. And there's just a little cute leader scope there I have to still recap. There's a homebrew battery supply and filament and high voltage supply there for battery and homebrew sets that I made, and that's an RCA CRT tester and rejuvenator, and a horrible backup multimeter there. So that's about the size of it. Hope you've enjoyed the Bench Tour 2016.